see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gonna put them boys to rest.
2K Sports presents Thursday night at the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at the Hornets. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Wizards. They're right in 5th place.
Check it out, Charlotte. They've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Paul and Miller. Tiny out there with Bridges, and it's Payton in at the 5. And for Washington, Jordan Poole is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's George, and there's Maverick, and it's Lyons in at the small forward. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect a team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Jacks up a 3. Nixon gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Champ. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Payton finds Bridges. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Nixon. Pass the ball. Fires the 3. The rebound by Champ.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Wizards have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside, George. To the paint. Here's Lyons. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Smith checked in for Miller.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 8, Nick Smith.
Ball against Poole. 5 to shoot. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
Shots good by Champ.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Nixon. 1:27 left in the first quarter. And there.
Hello. Hello?
I'm coming down the street right now. Be at the gate.
All right.
The walk-in gate.
All right.
All right, bye.
Oh, shit. Oh. My feet over the game. I said I'm not going to go first. Bruh. I'm gonna keep on and light her ass up. What you do? It's eating to down. Oh, yeah. Alright. And then if I score, it's gonna be all disrespectful. Mm-hmm.
Hey, handsome boy. Hey, my handsome boy.
Oh,
What?
you just busting her ass.
Oh, yeah, he did that to me earlier.
Damn.
2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Nixon's got 7 points. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Sars checked in for Champ. Trey Mann, he's checked in for the Hornets. Now, here's Poole. Pass to Maverick. Poole, a screen on Peyton. Here's Koulibaly. Here's Maverick. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 5.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Peyton in the corner. Takes the 3. The shot, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Outside, George. Floats one, and that one is good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Mann passes to Nixon. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And so he makes both from the line.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Lyons. And again, Washington with the triple. Pass to Nixon. From downtown. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wizards lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first.
On the court.
No one around. That ball, nice feed that time from Jordan. Bulls got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards. Pass to Nixon. Baden outside. Broussard. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Here's Koulibaly, covered by Miller. 6 to shoot. Pass to Maverick. The 10-footer. And the Wizards getting... Another bucket right there.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Hornets trail by 7. And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm span.
Yeah, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
And the Hornets making a change here. Man's checked in. Good on the triple. And that's 15 points for Tiny.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Pass to Maverick. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Mark Williams.
Second team.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
For 2, number 1.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Nixon. Again, the Hornets score.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.